What's up, guys? Tony here hanging out with you. What's up? What's up? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Give me some quick feedback. Type in the chat if you are a Learn Auto Body and Paint VIP member or not. If you are, type in the chat where you are from, and also give me some quick feedback on everything else if you guys can hear and everything else. So, hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We got Kent, Mr. Kent in the house. North, where are you again? North Idaho, VIP. We got Gary in the house, VIP, North Carolina. Harold Schwinn, Kansas, VIP. Ramon Figueroa, New York City. Patty in the house. Kent in the house. Global Exploring, what's up? Steve, VIP, Florida. Got my gun, bud, yesterday. Awesome, dude. Awesome. This thing, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It helps. I'm telling you, it helps. Who else is in the house? We got Florida Custom Fab, Russ, lifetime VIP members. Jason, California. Jack, what's up, Jack? Long time no see. VIP, Santa Barbara. VIP Pennsylvania, VIP South Africa, VIP North Carolina. Again, what's up, guys? Hope all is well. Give a quick like if you guys like the new shirt design. Check it out. We will have a page up soon where you could order yours, but I just got mine and given away to some people here, some people liking them. We've been doing that today. I just gave one away to a partner that we're going to be doing some content creation together. And we also got the hat right over here. If you guys want to buy them, they'll probably be very, very cheap. $30 for the shirt, $25, $30 for the hat. All right. It's very nice quality. It's the super soft shirt from Gildan. Super soft, nice, pre-shrunk, and I like it. They're just very, very expensive. I gotta see if I can source another a cheaper option, but they were very expensive to create. I literally spent like $1,600 for shirts and hats, but it is what it is, guys. So anyway, what am I doing? I actually just got off. We're gonna do decals next as well. Decals and stickers next as well. My guy's working on a few color combinations for decals, and we're going to be ordering those very, very soon as well. So other than that, what have I been doing? Today is Thursday. It's 2:40 p.m. here almost in Hawaii. I have actually been editing videos all morning. Again, I'm working on the CRV videos. I have one of them done. I didn't upload it to VIP yet. I just want to have kind of a few done before I upload them to VIP. So today's Thursday. I mean, by the weekend, you guys are going to have VIP videos on the CRV project. It was a mess finding some files. I thought I lost some files, but I ended up finding them. We got them. Because I really was looking for the old footage I shot back in March of the original, like how it looked before we even touched it, and then I ended up finding that after like an hour and a half of just searching my computer and my hard drives and stuff. I finally got it, and it's going to be cool. So hit the like button quickly, guys. Thank you, Jack Callis. Awesome for supporting. Believe me, we're not going to be making any money with these shirts. They're expensive as they are already. If you just want to grab them, it's my cost plus shipping. That's the only, I'll probably eat some of the shipping for you so you guys can get it. But we're going to have a page up within a week or so you guys can get yourself. I only had 48 of them printed up, so I don't have a lot. I got 16 mediums, like 12 large, no, maybe more than 12. But I'll order more. We're going to order more. Anyway, the CRV is going to come out. Dude, the CRV A to Z video is going to be amazing. And we're going to do a contest. We're going to do a contest on the A to Z video on YouTube. So the deal is watch it from A to Z all the way through. It's going to be 10 to 15 minutes. and you're going to have to put in your top 3 takeaways in the comments, okay? And whoever does that, we're going to go ahead and pick from the comments, okay, 1 or 2 lucky people. We're going to send out a free Paradice Garage shirt, okay? Maybe we'll throw in a hat. I don't know yet, but we're going to make this thing go viral, and I need your help. I need your help for the CRV project video to go viral, okay? And that's what we're shooting for you guys watching as long as possible, because that's the YouTube algorithm. The longer you guys watch the video, the better it is. And, you know, I'm going to try to create a very, very sticky, awesome A to Z video that just has all the nuts and bolts for you guys to get a sneak, you know, an overall idea of how you can transform a piece of crap to something that gets eyeballs everywhere it goes. Like literally every day I take it out, I'm getting people rubbernecking on the car. You know, I stop, people are like, what is this? What is LABAP VIP? You know, because people don't know what that is. Anyway, it's going to be cool. Louis Reyes, you talking about white CRV, you turned Lexus blue. That was the Toyota RAV4 project. That was a Toyota RAV4. Thank you, AWash 2004. Bill Taylor said, I just finished my 2004 CRV color change yesterday, putting together a video for you. Should be ready by the weekend. Awesome, Bill. I can't wait. Can't wait. Bill, are you VIP? Bill, are you a VIP? If you are, I would love it if you can include a testimonial saying, hey, you know, from learning from Tony and his VIP program, yada, 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 I was able to turn my piece of crap CRV to this. That would be amazing if you do that. You know, if you do that, put the video out, I'll actually throw in a free hat for you. Okay, I'll send you a free VIP hat. Paradice Garage. It doesn't say Learn Auto Body, but it's Paradice Garage. So get that over, buddy. All right. Let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A for anybody watching, VIPs, non-VIPs, whatever. If you have any Q&A questions about auto body, let me know. I'm still working on trying to get this shop up and running, my own shop up and running. It'll happen. It'll happen. What's up, Tony Pyro? Tony here in Tennessee. Consider it done. Okay, got it, got it. And then what we will do in a little while is give away a gun bud. I have like 5 or 6 of them left. Okay, so we're going to be giving away another gun bud to somebody lucky. All right. Tony, what is the best way to spray clear on my model cars? Well, they do have model car rattle can paint, and they do have a 1K clear coat that you can use. I don't know if that's something you're looking to do, or if you want to use more of a, I got to get this shirt in, dude. If you want to use more of a automotive clear coat. So it depends. It depends what you want to do. If you want to use a automotive clear coat, okay, then how do you, are you saying how do you, where's your question at? Okay, so if you're going to be putting clear on your model cars, I would definitely spray automotive base coat, because you might have a reaction clear coating a 1K base coat, okay? You should be okay if the thing is cured for a couple of weeks, you know, your base coat, but it might wrinkle. I don't know. I haven't done that in a long time. Your 2K clear coat, your automotive clear coat, might react with a 1K rattle can base coat or whatever you're painting. I don't know what kind of paint you're using. So if you're going to be doing your model cars, I would definitely pick up, you know, like a pint or a half a pint of automotive base coat, whatever colors you want, and then you can follow it up with automotive clear coat. Okay. So yeah, that's what I would do. Gavin says, what's your take on SS paint single stage? Would you recommend it for a quick weekend paint job or El Cheapo? Absolutely. You know, single stage paints are very durable, very hard, easy to spray, covers in 2 coats. you know, it pretty much covers with one coat, but to make it glossy and flow out, you want 2 coats, okay? 2 to 3 coats. On the CRV project, I did 2 coats. And then on the last run around, I sprayed extra on the hood, and on the tailgate and some of the, you know, some of the pillars and stuff. I sprayed extra to get it glossy. So absolutely a single stage is a very, very good, very, very good paint. Dyna 1955 says, I just received an Atom X88 gun. I can't wait to use it. I think you're going to love it. I have, how many people I have here? 3 people that I introduced the Atom spray guns to, 3 automotive shops, and they are loving it. I got to go back for their testimonials. They're like, Tony, I love the guns. I want to shoot some testimonials for you. I'm like, oh, that would be cool. You know, hey, whatever. So let's go ahead. And if you guys don't know what he's talking about, this is the gun he's talking about here. The Atom X88 Special Edition. There's not many of them left. So if you want to get yours, secure your order right there. But let's go back to Q&A here. Dar says, what is a Shopline high build primer paint code? I don't know what the paint code is offhand. I don't know what the numbers are offhand. God, I'm so sorry. But when I do get it, I will let you know. Tony Pyro says, what brand name would you recommend for a reducer to keep around the shop to add when needed for primer, epoxy, or something that would require to thin it out or slow it down? Now, normally I say stick with the same brand. So if you're using DuPont products, stick with a DuPont reducer. If you're using PPG, stick with a PPG reducer. Shopline and PPG are pretty much the same line. So you can use a PPG Deltron reducer, or you can use the Shopline reducer. Shopline is like a little bit more of a budget brand compared to the Deltron series. But you could use the Shopline reducer for Deltron paints. Okay. So that's kind of what we use here mainly. If it comes down to thinner, like lacquer thinner, you could use lacquer thinner to reduce as well. It's not, you know, it's not recommended, but you could get away with using lacquer thinner to reduce down base coat, and primer. You could do that. Okay. It works. You're not going to have a problem. It'll just cure and dry out, you know, to evaporate. But it's better to use a reducer because it'll dry a little slower than lacquer thinner. Lacquer thinner basically evaporates very, very quick. So that's my take. Also, they should last a while. Hope maybe for a gallon. Should I get a quart? Not sure. Shelf life on reducers lasts months and months and months. 1 year, no problem on the shelf. So, you know, you can get a gallon, no problem. A-Wash painted my 69 Camaro, sprayed it with PPG G6F in a spray can. Cool, cool, cool. Bought it from my PPG jobber. Cool. So you're using automotive paints. Alberto, what's up, Alberto? Is primer and sealer the same thing? Some people use both terms to describe a primer before spraying paint. Yes, so primer and sealer are 2 different things, but they do have a product which is primer sealer. It's kind of like in the middle. So a primer, like a 2K primer, and it also depends on the mixture, because you could turn a 2K primer into a primer sealer, okay, by putting a little bit more reducer in it, okay? And then there's something called the straight sealer, where you just seal it, you don't even sand it, you seal it, and then you spray your base coat right on top of it. Okay, we're going to get more into that stuff very, very soon once I get set up in my shop here. It's just been crazy because, you know, I've been in Texas. We moved to Japan, mostly because of my daughter and my family issues. You know, it's like it's pretty unstable, but now it's stabling out. I was in Japan for months and months, and then we decided to move back to Hawaii. So now I'm back here. and then just trying to get a location. I got a house. We're looking at another place. So it's just, things are gonna happen. Just sit tight. Once things happen, dude, we're gonna have the coolest Paradice Garage, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. I already see it done. I see it done. So it is what it is. Alberto, I know you're a VIP. Check out VIP. There's more info on that. But what I like to do is use a primer sealer, and you could paint over a primer sealer after you wash it, sand it down with 400 to 600 grit. Okay. So I would use a 2K filler primer. Shopline has a good product. Just look for their primer sealer on Shopline. And you could just spray that, fill all your imperfections or scratches or whatever, get it flat, and then you're ready for paint. Okay. Charles Lewis, Huntsville, Alabama, non-VIP, sent you an email finally hoping to paint his Firebird next week. Awesome. Charles Lewis, I'll look for your email. Lewis Reyes, 04 four-door Civic Project. Top clear has faded and scratches. Should I start sanding with 80, then filler, then sand filler? Hell no. So you're going to want to do, Lewis, you're going to want to do exactly what I did on the CRV project. Cut it down with 150 grit, okay? Put a 2K filler primer on it, cover it, cut that down with like 220 grit, and then wash it down, cut it down with 400 after that, and wash it with 400, 600 grit, and you're ready for paint, okay? Unless you have a little bit of imperfections or metal showing in places that you have to touch up with primer or glaze. That's the stage that you do that with. And then you hit it with primer again, sand it, and then you're ready for paint. How deep of a scratch will your filler primer be good for? So if you're using filler primer, you could go over 80 grit, no problem. Okay, 80 grit. You could probably even get away with 60 grit, but you're going to have to make sure you fill it on. You lay it on. Make sure you're using a 1.8 tip size, spraying it so it sprays on nice and thick and heavy, and you should be all good. Okay. If you're using polyester, sprayable polyester putty, which I tried, which is the Evercoat product that I think Jack used. It's quick. What was it called? What was the name of it? Quicksand. Man, it's on the tip of my tongue. You guys know what I'm talking about. I made PowerPoint videos on the product. What's the product called? God, I can't. I have a brain fart. I can't remember what the product's called. Anybody got it? Slick sand, but it's another one. It's another feather fill. Feather fill can go over. You can go over 40 grit with that stuff. 40 grit. Okay. I've heard of people going over 40 grit. I'm like, why would you do that? But you could do it. And I would rather get my metal or my bodywork down to at least 80, 100 grit before priming. And I don't like feather fill. It's just too thick. It's just, I don't like it. I would rather use a straight 2K filler primer. Yeah. So Tony Pyro says Evercoat Optex 4-to-1. I haven't used it. One step better than feather fill. So I would look into that. Okay, let's see. Tony, I want to go to Hawaii. He says AWASH 2004. Let's see. Wow, we missed a bunch of questions here. So Sam Mino says painting over original paint, scuffed with 500. If you have some body work on it, you would have to prime over the work. Would that whole panel need to be primed, or just where the work was done? Just where the work was done. You just need to prime your filler primer over your main bodywork areas. Okay. If the rest of your panel is smooth, all you would have to do is basically blend it in, feather it in with sanding, and make sure that panel, the panel that you didn't touch with the bodywork, is at least 400 grit. Okay, I like to pick 400 grit. Okay, you can go 500 if you want. Anywhere from 4 to 6. Okay, and you should be good. Jason Weagle, VIP San Diego. If I have an old car with jacked up paint, tried to sand it with 180 and it started chipping away without sandblast, the whole car. How can I get to the paint stage? Okay, Jason, I would basically sand the whole thing down. Use like 60 grit or 80 grit and just get it down to metal. Okay, just take off all that old crap paint. Okay, just sand it all down. And then, I mean, there's a few ways to get it down to metal. Okay, you could sand it down. You can use paint stripper. You can use a few different types of tools, sanding discs, okay, to get it down. And then I would epoxy prime all the metal. After the epoxy prime is done, I would put a 2K filler primer on everything. Okay, then if you have body work that you got to do, you can put body work over that. Okay, just 80 grit, the dings and dents or whatever. Okay, after the fact. And then you could fill it, shape it, fill it, body filler it, shape it, yada, 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 and then put more 2K filler primer on it. Okay. You could also put body filler right over the metal stage if you want. Okay. There's really no right or wrong. People have different ways of doing it. You know what I mean? You could go body filler directly over metal and then etch prime the whole thing, epoxy prime the whole thing. And then 2K prime it, or you could do the epoxy prime, do your body work, and then put your 2K on top of it. It really, you could sandwich the filler in. You could put the filler on the metal. I've done all ways. I mean, the end product comes out the same, So it's pretty much how you want to do it. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to catch up on these questions here. Don't mind me, guys. No, I don't even have phlegm. It's a dry throat. Because I'm talking. I got dry throat. I don't have phlegm at all. Let's see. When you mean epoxy primer, is it wash primer? Right, too? What do you mean by that? I'm confused. Tony, for painting the interior of a car, do you recommend single stage or base clear and possibly use a matte clear to minimize glares? You could do that. You could do single stage if you want. It depends on what kind of paint you're using. If you're using single stage for the whole project, you might as well put single stage inside. And if you're doing base coat clear coat, you could do base clear coat inside, and you can also put a clear retardant in it to make it matte and less glossy. Yes, you could do that. But for me, I did a couple of classics back in the day. I just straight glossed it. Especially the sides, it really doesn't really matter if you got gloss on it. I kind of like the gloss inside of a car. You can always get like a carpet, a dash carpet, if you have a lot of metal on your dash. I'm assuming you're doing a classic. Tips for spraying in your garage. Well, I would make sure you got some ventilation. Make sure it's all blown out. You can wet the floors. You can put plastic up on the walls and ceiling if you want to reduce dust. But I think if you blow out your garage enough and with single stage enamel, you're going to get more overspray than you are with base coat clear coat. Okay, you're not going to notice a lot of color on your toolbox or other things in your garage with base coat clear coat. If you do single stage, you're going to notice a lot of color sticking. So just keep that in mind. So if you're doing single stage, I'd definitely kind of cover what you don't want oversprayed. I mean, either way, right? You want to cover things that you don't want to overspray on. And just make sure you have good ventilation. Make sure you have good lighting. And it's very hard to have good lighting in a little garage or whatever. So I really recommend checking out the Gunbud Ultra lighting system here, because it takes out all of the glare. Literally, look how nice this thing lights up. Right, it takes out, and there's no shadows because it's right there in front of what you're painting, and you can see perfectly. Like, it's perfect. You know, there's no glare on the paint as well because the light's coming from the top. You know, and it's a great product. Check it out. All right. Somebody said, I'm sorry, I'm kind of late, but can you put clear coat on single stage? Absolutely, you can. You could mix it 50-50 in the last coat of single stage, or you could do your single stage. I would wait longer, the better. If you can let it cure for 2, 3, 4 weeks, then I would sand that single stage with like 800 grit, okay? And then I would put clear on top of that. You can clear coat right on top of it. Hi, Tony. What do paint jobs on cars after an accident look funny? Looking at them from the side always looks wavy. They always say they did block it. Why do paint jobs? Because I'm assuming the bodywork man who did the job, the auto body technician, didn't do a good job with the bodywork. That's why it looks wavy. Because if you did the bodywork correctly, you wouldn't see any waves. You're welcome, Jason. Awesome, Lewis. You got the email for the spring. Great. Ellen, if you're sanding down to bare metal on an entire vehicle before you start priming, how do you keep the bare metal from rusting before primer? It rusts overnight. So you prime it that day. After you get it metalled, you prime it. Okay, because you're going to have to sand it. If you let it sit overnight and you have surface rust on some of it or part of it or all of it, you're going to have to get it down, take the surface rust off, and then get some etching epoxy primer on it. You got to do it the same day. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If it's too big of a project to do in one day, which you could do it in one day, then I would just do sections. Do like the hood and front fender. Do the front clip, right? Do the front clip, and the next day do the back clip. Florida Fab, J. Dimio falling, unable to reach a safety quad lifted truck, large area. Okay. Can you do an estimating videos on how much you would charge for side jobs? I'm currently starting off, but not sure how much to charge clients. Actually, I have a step-by-step video, a PowerPoint video that I did on that about 3-4 months ago. And it's like amazing content in there. It's called How to Estimate Auto Body Jobs, and it's on YouTube. Let me find it for you. It should probably be the first video if I search it. Right here, first video. Here you go. Watch this video. It's a good video. All of you guys should watch it if you haven't seen that video yet. Okay, so an epoxy versus etching primer. Does anybody know the difference? Can anybody explain it better than me? Let's see if anybody can explain it better than me. I like the idea of using a matte clear for classic cars dash that requires same paint as body, knock the glare off a bit. Yeah, why not? I love my gun bud. The gun bud works well in the shade outside as well. It does. I mean, dude, this thing is killer. I painted a safe in my garage, and the video is going to be up soon. Single stage gloss black in my garage, and I used the gun bud, and it came out wonderful. What do you think about LEDs in a paint booth instead of fluorescent lighting? Will this affect the visual inspection of your paint job? Well, You know, of course, with the lighting, you're going to get a different tone of color. You know, if you have your paint job in the sunlight, it's going to look different than it does in a fluorescent room, right? So as long as you know that, then it is what it is, right? I mean, as long as you got the same color LEDs or the same color light, because when you're painting, the main thing is to basically see, if you're doing metallics, you want to make sure you have no tiger stripes. You know, you're crisscrossing your flow coat, you're drop coating, you're making sure you're getting that blend in on the last coat so you can clear it. And the main thing for clearing is also making sure that you're seeing it go on glossy. Again, seeing is, I would say seeing is probably 90% of your paint job. um, you know, from having the proper paint mixture, the proper timing. But the proper timing also goes by seeing, because if you see it going on dry, you know to kind of go a little bit slower, right? And it's very, very important to see how it's flowing on as you paint. You know, you need to see how it's flowing on, and that's why the gun bud is an awesome product. All right, so we're going a little bit over right now, guys. I kind of want to throw in a couple of promos for Learn Auto Body. So for all you new guys out there who basically haven't really got the free 85 page auto body manual and all of that, I'm just going to drop a couple links here to grab that, get some free training there at Learn Auto Body. If you guys are looking for great spray guns and all that, check out Zula.com. Here's the link for Zula.com for great spray guns and accessories and stuff. They also have the gun butt on there. You can also get the gun butt on Amazon if you want to do that instead. I think it's on. Yeah, so right here, I mean, great reviews all the way around. The thing works wonders. It really does. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna basically give away a gun bud lighting system right now. Sorry, I can't get everybody's questions. I got my spring Tuesday after this live on Monday. Like, we got all these questions in. What's up? What's up, Mike from Michigan? What's up, man? Okay, so uh, let's just do something super quickly. Whoever joins VIP tonight, I'm gonna drop a link right now. Whoever joins VIP, Learn Auto Body VIP through this special link, I will send you a gun butt. Okay, you got to be the first person who joins within the next 30 minutes. Okay, so we're going to end the call. I'm going to leave this link up. Learn more about VIP right there if you're not a Learn Auto Body VIP member. Join up right there. There's a ton of VIPs on the call right now. They will tell you there's a ton of content, and we got new content coming up by early next week in VIP, most likely even this weekend on the CRV project. Join up, and whoever the first person is that joins VIP, I will mail you a Gun Bud Ultra lighting system. $60 value. I'll get you one of these out to your door. Just help me with $15 shipping and handling. Just cover the shipping and handling. Okay, that's it. Other than that, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for jumping on today. We'll be back on Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Central. I might change the times on Mondays, but not yet. And then we're going to be doing Facebook Lives as well very soon. I haven't had time to set that up, but we will set that up. Give a quick like before you head out. And I'll talk to you guys later and see you guys on next week. Again, one more thing. For all you newbies or VIP or VIPs on the call right now, okay. Thanks, Jack. So let's see. If you have any questions, I would say send in an email, okay? Your detailed questions, if you can supply photos, videos, whatever, send it in, and I can make a video reply back and help you out even further. All right, it's Tony. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys on next week. Have a great night. Cheers.